che gelida Manina, se la lasci riscaldare, cercare che giova al buio non si trova. Ma per fortuna la notte di luna, e qui la luna l'abbiamo vicina. Aspetti, signorina, le dirò con due parole chi sono, chi sono. Che faccio, come vivo. Vuole. Chi sono? Chi sono? Sono un poeta. Che cosa faccio? Scrivo. E come vivo, vivo. In povertà mia lieta, scialo da grana signore, prime d'inni d'amore, per sogni e per chimere, e per castelli in aria. Animo milionaria, favor del mio forziere, ruban tutti i gioielli, due ladri di occhi belli. V'entrare con voi pur ora ed i miei sogni usati, ed i miei sogni miei, tosto si dilegua, ma il furto non m'accora. Poiché qua preso stanza, la speranza sa. Perché mi conoscete, parlate voi, ed è parlate chi siete. Vi piaccia dir.
His popularity reflects something more than the astonishing range and beauty of his voice. Audiences respond instantly to the dynamic personality that communicates itself through his singing. As a recording star, Pavarotti has millions of fans who've never seen him on the stage. He's regularly high in the charts, singing everything from dramatic opera roles to popular love songs from his native Italy. He was born and brought up in the small town of Modena in the Po Valley, and Modena is still home for Luciano Pavarotti. Whenever professional commitments allow, he returns to catch up on family life with his wife Adua and their 3 teenage daughters. In the streets and piazzas, he is instantly recognized and treated not so much as a superstar, but as a friend people have known all their lives.
This is my friend Emilio.
There's so many questions I want to ask you. It's terrible, really, because, and I'm sure so many people who are watching, they're dying to ask questions about what goes on the stage. How do you balance between your singing and your acting in the opera, or is it all together in one thing?
Should be all together, and there should be, let's say, 75% voice and voice interpretation, and 25% acting. Because like an actor, you can say, I love you, or I love you, or I love you. Different tempo, so slow, so different in cadenza, in notes. With our friends, we have to go like it's written.
People looking at an opera star's life from the outside see it as a very glamorous life, but I suppose it involves you, for example, in a great deal of travelling. Do you find that tedious and disturbing?
If you, it's a very deal of traveling. There is a very deal of glamour, even if you like the contact with the public. If you don't like the contact with the public, you are going to hate probably this profession after a while. I do love this. I always did love this since I was a little kid.
But you draw strength from that.
I think I am an extrovert person, absolutely, at the limit, maximum limit.
On the other hand, while you're giving yourself to the public, what about your family? Do they mind being
Well,
left
I
on
think
their
we
own?
have made a contract very clear. Then I am singing, and I try to be at home more than is possible. When they have holiday, they come to reach me where I am, or I try to go home.
Yeah.
We spend 3-4 months together every year with my daughters, and probably 6 months with my wife, who is not very much, but is something at least.
When did your talent first appear?
Are you asking me when I realized I have a voice?
Yes, when did you actually start? So, as a child, I'm thinking about
As a child, I was singing. I remember very well. I say my father is a tenor. I'm a little tenor, and I begin to sing Di quella pira, making faces, red faces, big throat, and I think since that day I did stop just when I was 4 or 5. Probably.
Oh, is that?
Yeah. Then I sing in the church, in the chorus, in the child, and then I sing in the chorus like a man when I was 16, 17, 18. And then I began to study by my own at the age of 19, and I'm still studying.
What's special, to start with, about the tenor voice?
Well, the special is a difference. The human normal voice is the baritone voice, and the tenor is being different, is a kind of artificial voice who must be constructed. In the meantime, like all the things who have something exotic is more exciting. There is people in my country who go to hear the tenor just to have the excitement to hear the voice of the tenor, because they think it's the most exciting voice. Others prefer soprano, but very few prefer baritone or bass or these things. And the soprano is always the prima donna, because there is no doubt about that. But in the male voice, the tenor is certainly the most exciting voice.
What's it like for a singer such as yourself hitting high C, going through the sound barrier?
Well, Well, is the most difficult thing to do because it's the most pushing of your diaphragm in a moment. Then generally you are already under pressure, and you must, like a jumper, arrive there and slow a little and jump in the right moment. Trying don't throw down the obstacle who is in front of you, who is quite an obstacle, because if you threw down this, the public threw down you.
Yes, yes. What's it like when you reach it though and it's perfect?
Excuse me?
What's it like when you reach it and it's perfect?
The sound, the perfect sound is I'm still looking for, but most of them they please me, and they please, more important, the public and the critics.
What about the relationship that you have with prima donnas? I mean, you once said, in fact, and just about said it tonight, that tenors were the superstars of opera, and I think that's generally true. Does it?
The lady are the superstars, certainly, there is no doubt, but the tenor are a good match. And
do they get jealous?
No. For example, John Sutherland now is on the plane going to Sydney, and they tell you we almost cry when we leave each other.
Oh, but she's a very special friend, isn't she, apart from being...
Yes, of course, we sang a very long time together, but there is a certain kind of respect for people who really become somebody in our profession, then take away the rival. I really respect my colleague who reached the top more than be envy. I don't see why it should be the contrary.
So there's no professional jealousy between you and any soprano on the stage?
Between me and soprano, certainly no. Between soprano and me, probably, but you have to ask them.
Before we end, we want you to sing for us, sir.
I will try.
You will try. What will you sing for us?
I will try to sing for you Torna, Surriento, then is a Napoli song, translating in English is Come Back to Surriento, which is a place close to Naples. And is one selection of my new album of Napoli song, which just come out now.
Very good. Well, there's your pianist awaits you. If you'd like to welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Luciano Pavarotti.
Vedo mare quanto è bello, spira tanta sentimento, come tu a chi tiene a mente, cascetate fai tornare. Guarda qua chi stu giardino, senti se si sciurra arance, no profumo a così fino, in tau cuore se ne va, e tu dici o parto addio, t'allontana da stu cuore, dalla terra dell'amore, tiene o cuore fai e tornare. Ma non me la sa, non dar resto torniento, torna Surriento, fammi campare. E tu dici o parta addio, Panis Angelicus,
fit panis hominum,
Dot Panis Angelicus, figuris terminum.
ores mirabilis, manducat Dominum.
Pauper, servus et humiles.
Pauper, servus et humilis.
Panis Angelicus,
Panis Angelicus,
vite panis hominum.
panis hominum,
Ad panis Angelicus, figuris terminum. Ores mirabilis,
ores mirabilis,
Educat Dominum. Pauper, servus et humiles. Pauper, servus et humiles.
I can't control this flesh and blood that's wrapped around my bones, moves beneath me like a river into the great unknown. I've stepped onto the moving stairs before I could tie my shoes, right a hop out the fingers of a renegade who lived and died the blues.
La promessa non fu chiara, s'era solo impressa in me. Vidi solo il gelo dentro me, quella notte disse a me: vivrem come cavalli liberi dai recinti di ferro che più non voglio
with the victims of the heartbreak that kept a short of breath trapped above these bloodless streets without a safety net. I stood in line to join the tribe, one more customer of fate claimed to spoke in the wheel of a wagon train on the road to the Golden Gate.
Nel deserto la nave abbandonai, per me aveva senso. Son stato troppo tempo nella bestia ed ora sarò libero.
Someday we'll live like Jose, free reign from your old iron fences. There's more way than one to regain your senses, break out the storms, and we'll live like Jose. Someday
Liberi dai recinti di ferro che più non voglio rinnegare i sensi. Tu dai fuggiare, vivrem come Lucevan le stelle ed olezzava la terra, stridea l'uscio dell'orto e un passo sfiorava l'arena. Entrava ella fragrante mi cadea fra le braccia. Le belle forme di la vita Thank you.
Where did that, what they call a voice from heaven, where did that come from?
From heaven.
No, why do they call it that?
No, I think in my case, I think I have a normal voice, and many in a voice, you know, in an instrument, there is many other attribution that they conquer to be good or better or what else you want to say. I take from my father. My father is...
He's a good singer.
Oh, he's a beautiful tenor voice. He's 77. He's still singing in the church. Every weekend he's more busy than me. And when I go at home in the weekend, I cannot see him. Yeah. At least in the night when he come home.
But of course he's an amateur singer. You're a professional. You have to guard your voice, don't you? Carefully.
Constantly. I think I am a prisoner of my voice, and I am treating my voice like a very nice, gentle, and sophisticated and spoiled lady.
Is that true, that you can sing as loudly as you like in front of a flame without extinguishing the flame, without putting out the flame?
I've never tried. I will try tonight. I don't think so. I think the flame is not going out with the voice. The voice is supposed the hair should not come out so violently, because if you come out violently, you do that, and it's finished. Yeah. Instead, the phrase goes very long, and you have to carry a phrase, and modulate the phrase. You have to keep the hair inside. It goes out in a different way, definitely.
Yes.
Through the vocal cord, absolutely in a different way.
You still enjoy singing? Do you still get pleasure from it?
If I don't enjoy immensely, I will stop. No, I really enjoy very much. Like I say, I like the contact with people, and I like the contact with my audience. And more than everything, I thank God because it did give me the opportunity to work in music. It's something, it doesn't need any translation between the country. We went to Russia, I remember 3 years ago, and we have an interpreter to do everything, except when we begin to do music. And that was the biggest message.
Cool.
They opened the big all of the people for us, and that was something that politics probably cannot do, and music did very easy.
And music's not your only passion, though, is it? I mean, we've been talking about music. You have other passions, haven't you?
Well, if you are talking of passion, and I give to this word the right meaning, I think music is the only one. But I have hobby, and hobby is to paint, and hobby is play tennis, and hobby is going on the horse. The other passion that I have is life. I like life very much, and you can see, if you know me very well, you can see that I like life very much.
Yeah. And you still follow football? Because you were nearly a footballer, weren't you?
Well, I was a football player until 19. I was almost good. I think I was 10 pounds too much to be good, really. Just that too much. And then when I begin to sing, I put a scarf around my neck. I give away my shoes to a kid, then he was much better than me. And he became a football player, in fact. And I stopped to make gymnastics, to make everything. I went on eating the same way than before, and I gained constantly, a little by little, a lot. And that is the reason why I'm like that. But before I was much smaller than you. Yes, yes, much smaller than you. Much smaller. I was a real athlete.
Would your voice suffer if you lost weight?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
So what do you have to give up to lose weight?
Food.
Food?
Mr. Pavarotti, speaking on behalf of all the ladies in the audience, we should like you to know that we love large men, and particularly... Mr. Pavarotti, especially large men with large voices. Do you think that your huggable extra inches helps to produce that beautiful resonance?
I think so.
Thank you. Thank you very much. This is one of the greatest compliments I received. The other compliment was when a man ran on me on the street, and he says, "I'm sorry, I did not see you."
I'd like to run away from you, but if I were to leave you, I would die. I'd like to break the chains you put around me, and yet I'll never try.
No matter what you do, you drive me crazy. I'd rather be alone. But then I know my life would be so empty as soon as you have gone. Impossible to live with you, but I could never live without you. For whatever you do,
Whatever you do,
I never, never, never want to be in love with anyone but you.
you make me sad, you make me strong, you make me mad, you make me love for you.
You make me long for you. You make me live, you make me die.
You make me laugh, you make me cry for
You
you.
make me cry for you. I hate you, then I love you, then I love you, then I hate you.
Then
Pavarotti is credited with bringing opera, or opera tunes perhaps, to new audiences. 100,000 heard him in Hyde Park in 1991. He sold 100 million albums and collaborated with all sorts. He maintains that sort of performance helps the charities he believes in, but it has also attracted critics.
The critic is my best friend. The critic is my drive. Is the driver who's telling me when I go wrong. And a constructor is something who is working in making the thing better.
Christmas trees. Is there time for laying tables? And the night is set to freeze.
Qui dove il mare luccica e tira forte il vento, su una vecchia terrazza davanti al golfo di Surriento, un uomo abbraccia una ragazza dopo che aveva pianto, poi si schiarisce la voce e ricomincia il canto. Te voglio bene assai, ma tanto tanto bene stai, è una catena ormai che scioglie il sangue di te bene sai. Vide le luci in mezzo al mare, penso alle notti là in America, ma erano solo le lampare e la bianca scia di un'elica. Sentì il dolore nella musica, si alzò dal pianoforte, ma quando vide la luna uscire da una nuvola, gli sembrò più dolce anche la morte. Guardò negli occhi la ragazza, quegli occhi verdi come il mare, poi all'improvviso uscì una luce e credette d'affogare. Te voglio bene assai, ma tanto tanto bene stai. È una catena ormai che scioglie il sangue di te bene sai. Potenza della lirica, dove ogni dramma è un falso, che con un po' di trucco e con la mimica puoi diventare un altro. Ma due occhi che ti guardano così vicini e veri ti fan scordare le parole, confondono i pensieri. Te voglio bene assai, ma tanto tanto bene sai. È una catena ormai che scioglie il sangue di te bene, che scioglie il sangue di te bene, che scioglie il sangue di te bene.
good to see you again. Tell me about that, that song, that particular song, Caruso.
The song Caruso is what made me have the crossover. 15 years ago, my daughter came to me in New York with an album in which was this song, and she says, Papa, please make this song. I said, what song is that? She says, it's a pop song. I said, no, I don't want to do a pop song. She said, but listen to this song. This song is called Caruso, and he is probably describing the last day of Caruso. You are a tenor, Caruso. Try to listen. I listen to the song, I sing the song, I like it, and I sing it. And since that day, I've done many pop songs with all the pop singers. Yeah. I make benefit, you know, in Modena, and it's already 10 years. We celebrated 10 years. And after 10 years, I thought, well, let's make an album of pop songs.
And this is what this
here is the pop song.
I see.
Ti Adoro.
That's the name of the album.
Is an album.
And two of the songs are dedicated to your daughter.
Yes.
Your new daughter.
In the meantime, we make the album. My daughter was born, and what better dedication than Ti Adoro is I Adore You, and so to my daughter Alicia, yes.
Alicia. She's 10 months old.
Yes, she's 10 months.
So how do you manage to cope as a 68-year-old man with a 10-month-old daughter?
I became grandfather before. So now I have a granddaughter, and she's 1 year and a half, and a daughter that is 10 months, and the daughter is the aunt of my granddaughter. Yeah. So a good combination. She's younger than the granddaughter.
Now, what about, we hear all kinds of reports about you retiring, about having plans for retiring. What are those plans, Luciano?
Well, I am going to be 70. I have my granddaughter, my daughter, and my new wife to take care. If you ask me now, I say, yes, I'm retiring.
You're retiring when when you're 70? Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Next year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I think I've interviewed one or two big stars in my life, but I think you're probably the biggest star I've ever interviewed, in the sense that everybody knows who Pavarotti is because of the crossover you mentioned, not just opera, but the entire world of music that you've embraced. And wherever you go, you're adored and loved. That would be very difficult to give up, won't it?
Let's say, for the moment being, I am not really deep involved in thinking so.
You don't think so?
I am sure that you are right. The moment that I will stop, I will miss this beautiful job very much.
What do you look back on as particular highlights of your operatic career?
Well, let's say the beginning. I am an elementary school teacher. And the 21 of April 1961, I became a tenor. And that is a very, very, very significant date for me. Beautiful experience to be able to sing the entire opera in front of the audience, with the orchestra, with colleagues, with the staging. Quite something. Like that was something. Then at the end of this Bohème that I made, I say to myself, if you are singing like that and coming better and better, you can make this profession.
What happens to an opera singer that makes you think, I must stop doing this?
Well, generally, if the opera singer is around 50 or 60, it's terrible. But at my age, it's beautiful, it's perfect, fantastic. No regrets, and I think important is to sing very well until you sing, and have the voice fresh like my father did have. My father was a great tenor, beautiful voice, and he was fresh until 2 weeks before I died.
at the age of 90.
Some people, of course, say you should have retired some time ago.
Some people probably is right.
Can you settle something for me? I have read that you barely read music. Is that true?
Depends what you mean. You can say that I barely read the score for the orchestra. That, yes. But the partitura that you go to buy for the tenor piano, no. That I read perfectly.
Will you be glad to stop performing?
No.
Will you miss it?
No. Happy to stop? I'm sure no. Missing? Even I sure no, because I'm very busy, I'm already very busy. I am not missing already when I am not on the stage, so no, it's something that is coming gradually and with a lot of beautiful company, like my daughter, like my students, like my friends.
Good evening, Mr. Pavarotti. Would you tell me, please, your favourite Puccini aria?
Oh, God. Being a romantic person, I will tell you the first one I sang on the stage, with Gelida Manina, exactly 25 years ago. That is, for me, my favorite aria. I think for the audience, I think it's Nessun Dorma.
One Puccini aria transformed Luciano Pavarotti from opera world colossus to international superstar. It was the 1990 Football World Cup which forged the marriage of an elitist art form with the beautiful game, a union which became a pivotal moment in Pavarotti's career. The joining of his two passions struck a profound chord in the popular imagination. The clarity, power and above all effortlessness of his voice were the key to his success. But it was the rendition of Nessun Dorma that thrilled a wider audience.
He's got this amazing chest. It's a real singer's chest, and this head that's like a lion's head and a great wide face. And when he used to anchor his jaw down and go for those top notes, like at the end of Nessun Dorma, everyone knew you were safe.
eccoli, eccoli,